hell?
Google's kind of amazing.
Hello! And it's snowing. It's not much. Morning. Bound Router told me that there was a light shower coming at 8:10, but that was like 20 minutes ago. Rather than like going through multiple pages on AccuWeather or the Weather Channel, I've started, because I lived there long enough, I've started just going to Google Earth to see the cloud cover of the Pacific Northwest. Because if you guys didn't actually know this one, Google Earth, when activated into Chrome, when it shows actually the planet's view, and it shows all the cloud cover, that's actually fairly accurate to what's happening. And we didn't realize that one until we had a very peculiar cloud formation coming over the Netherlands once, and I opened up Google Earth and I recognized that particular cloud pattern. So I went against all the various little things and actually checked, and I had to show Aaron. I was like, what the hell?
Google's kind of amazing.
That whole intersection back there with like the giant like driveway to the street and it's all bricked down. I'm just like, who has right of way where? I'm just gonna keep walking. We have liability insurance. Hello.
Yeah, but our liability insurance would only cover if we damaged the car that hit us.
Yeah, and it was more of an intentional damage on top of that. But it's the fact that we now know that liability insurance exists, so hey! Part of the thing last night during swimming that was getting to me, it wasn't like irritating me, but it was kind of making me think about that Gillette ad. Have you seen it? Have you heard about it? Probably not. At this point, the Gillette ad should trigger some. Dang it! So basically, you've heard of that, the mask you live in thing that I keep promoting, right? Yeah. Well, Gillette made an ad similar to, we need to be more responsible as men to not breed bad behavior. While I was in the pool yesterday doing laps, I was sometimes going fast and bumping into people and like gently caressing their feet. Or like they would come up behind me and I'd feel like their little fingers on the bottom of my feet because we were all kind of jammed up or something. That's the thing. I mean, I don't know if this happens in the States very much, you know, within lane swimming in the States. I never really did it because honestly, it was really expensive.
Yeah.
Because I actually looked up the prices for like some of the pools around where we live to go do lane swimming for like an hour, and they're like $15. I'm spending $5. So,
yeah.
Okay. I thought $5 was a little expensive for only an hour, but I'm going to anyways, off track. But it got me thinking about the Gillette ad because it's sort of like, and it wasn't like I was running into only women. There were some guys over in the other lane, in the fast lane, that I'd kick my leg out and like, or something, and they'd reach their hand because we'd go underneath the lane marker. And I'm just like, but it just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But there'd be so many guys like, oh my God, another guy touched me while I was swimming. I have to get out of the pool right now. And I'm like, welcome to America? I mean, it wouldn't bother you. You'd actually feel really bad because you came in contact with someone else.
Yeah.
But generally,
like, stop swimming. Oh God, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That's true. I really do think a recreational swim might do you pretty well some other time in the future.
Yeah.
Oh, construction. Okay, so about our prescriptions, as I'm on my second box, and you should be close to the end of yours, right?
Yeah.
Do we just call Fröhlichstraat?
I think so.
Gesundheitszentrum? You know, and get our thing done? I don't know how to do this. I will see you guys later. If anything interesting happens, I'll say something. Otherwise, we're going straight to practice.
Yep.
Okay. So, it looks super late, but it's like almost 6. My NS card came today, bonus. Flex is not available until the 21st. So I'm using my old anonymous card because I just have to go and put like 15 on that, and that'll get me there and back. I have like 17 on it right now. I just need 20 to check in. And I think the Zvola thing just left, so I have 15 minutes to go up there and wait for my train. They tried to deliver the package again today, but to Aaron's work, but When Aaron called FedEx, they said nobody was at the building. When he contacted the mailroom's like, FedEx didn't come by today. I've made a wonderfully trolling post, apparently on Facebook, that, yeah, got some of the conservatives back in America a little riled up. Fun. Kind of starting to realize exactly probably why I didn't have the greatest of chances back in semi-pro back in the States. Those times when you don't bring your hood because it's not raining at all. And then you get out to hill for some and it's snowing. Fun practice today, I guess. Kirkelandan. 3 minuten. You're still wet. Gross. I'm being careful because some of these, trying to walk more on the bricky area, actually is slicker. Or because there's a bunch of cars that drive on it. Anyways, it's not much. It looks like the air up there is cold enough. Obviously, it's like 2 or 3 degrees down here. All it needs is to be freezing up at the cloud level. But it was coming down really hard and it was mixed with rain, so I'm not necessarily sure. I told Aaron it was snowing, and he says it's raining really hard in Amsterdam. And I'm taking a wild guess that it just happens to be a slight fluctuation in the air temperature because it really wasn't snowing. But I did make the joke, oh my God, all these mountainous hills out here in Hilversum. I don't know how the bus is gonna handle it. Getting home, we may not make it. Yeah, I made a Netherlands is flat joke. I took my Prius up and over Murray Hill in a bear, and that was the 2006 Prius. Because I picked up Willie from work and then drove up and over that hill on the way back. Almost didn't make it, but that was a fun vlog. I'm gonna look for it. You guys want to watch that one while we, after this is done. Or watch it right now, because see you in a couple hours. I understand. It is low light. The thing is open. Yeah. Hello. Where are we? Are you? Hello. Oh, no, I see lights back there. Okay. It snowed like 3 times at practice. I kind of twisted my ankle. The cameras might be really cold right now because the locker room isn't necessarily heated, it's just protected from the outside weather. Yeah, I'm heading up to the bus right now. I will talk to you guys at Hilversum. I know Smueller's is closed. It sucks. I'm just gonna have Fabo unless Aaron got me food. I should at least pick up a casse souffle and a burger, just in case. I don't need to carry fries. But it snowed a fair bit at practice. The ground was getting crunchy moving the ball, and we got near the end of the field and Terry's like, oh no, the molehills over there trip and fall and all of our ankles. So we flipped it around, but then they threw a deep ball and me as middle linebacker and a couple of the DBs were chasing down that ball that they didn't catch, but it was sort of like, and I'm like, ooh, the grass is crunchy back here. At least Sonny laughed. That's that. Like I said, I kind of twisted my ankles a little bit, the left one. I planted on it and I hit a piece of dirt that was very, not hunkered down. So my leg went in, but thankfully my swimming and squeezies and spreadies, I altered those a little bit so that I'm doing much more resisting training rather than strength training. I'm going slow on those. Anyways, so it helped that like the inside, my groin area, didn't get like strained, but my ankle was not happy with me on the inside. So I had to take off a little bit. But it got to the point, I'm weirdly more vocal. It's like I'm becoming much more comfortable with doing things. I'm not, it kind of feels like the shell that America kept me in is cracking and falling off. My hand's very cold right now. I told you I'll talk to you at Hill for something where it's bright and warm, and I have at least warm chocomel. Mitchell's really happy that I was like, yeah, serious. And he looks at me and he goes, did you use 2 Dutch words? And I'm like, I used more than that. Dude, I've been saying Sterker-Rex, Sterker-Links. Even though Thierry's like, that sounds like a drink. And I was like, when we go to Groningen, Sterker-Lex, Sterker-Links, Sterker-Rex. And then he made the motion of like downing both the shots at the same time. And I'm like, yep, double fisting. I'll have to see if that turned up tomorrow morning. Camera's making funny noises in this cold. I gotta get to the bus stop before it ices up. I'm down here, Topher some under the train tracks. I came down here because I wanted to peep in over there. But then I realized this is a breezeway, so it was real cold. Yeah, I was dressed for like 5 degrees warmer than this, and it was like, oh boy. Little Joe's already worried about me. I'm like, bro, it's like, fine. To be fair, you know, on the other times it snowed at practices, back in the States, I had a car to drive home, so I could warm up in there. But yeah, there's not really much I'm doing here. I had a Kosprodia because I realized that this Star Mix is horrifically expensive. Not expensive. I'm losing my brain already. It's bad on the sugar. There's a lot of calories on it, and it's all sugar, and I'd much rather have like cheesy fat. Because that's a little harder to break down if my gallbladder, if the bile can even do it. And just send it through and I'll just be all squishy. That's gross. And then I had a form of Chocomel. I had a flat white, and I have Chocomel in my thing to warm it up because it was in the refrigerated section. I'm losing my brain here real fast. I'm gonna cut this off for tonight. I'm gonna ride home. I'm gonna lay in bed and I'm gonna warm the hell up. It is super cold.